stream.
Bye. Cool. What's good, y'all? West Coast Arbs here with another live stream. NBA's back finally after like a week off break. We had college basketball, but I'm not really tuned into college basketball like that. I prefer to bet NBA, so it's a nice little couple day break. But we got some ground to make up. We got a lot of bets to place today. A lot of DFS promos, sharp money plays, cross market EV plays. We'll hit all of it today. I think there's like 10 NBA games today. Three, four, yep. 5, yep, 10 NBA games. Should be some solid value. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything, just feel free to throw it in the chat. I'm streaming on X and YouTube. I shared the YouTube link to my X page as well, so check out either stream. They should both be up and running. But yeah, we'll get started here. I think I'm also streaming on the EV Betters page right now, so if you guys are watching me there, welcome in. Just get set up over here. I think my audio was off, but maybe it's working now. Yeah, if my audio was not working a second ago, apologies, but pretty much just getting started over here. Cool. So I'm already seeing this play here for Şengün pop up. It looks like it's a cross market EV play. Liquidity is getting taken. Not showing up here anymore. Okay, so that Şengün line, I was trying to take it as basically a cross market sharp money EV play, but it got pulled from Prop Builder. That's okay. Stuff's probably gonna move fast, but we'll see what value we can get. we'll start with pick 6 though. Trying to get in as many bets as possible today. Ooh, this Josh Hart line is really good here on pick 6. So there's a Jaylen Brown free square. Have to do at least 3 picks total, so 2 additional picks. This Josh Hart play, wouldn't be surprised if it gets bumped. Nope, we're still good. FanDuel has it at -154. All the other books are at like 11.5. Really good value there. And then I'll take Colin Gillespie. Over 22.5 points, rebounds, assists. Getting a point of value against pretty much every book. I think it's, yeah, $10 max here. Yo, what's good, Tony? Sure, we'll do Underdog next. I don't have Underdog promos, but we could run some plus EV plays that you guys could use for any promos that are active. All right, pick 6 links are shared for that free square. Okay, I'm not streaming on the EV Betters page yet, so it's all good. All right, and then we got one more pick 6 promo. 100% boost. God damn, that's pretty good. 100% boost, $100 max. 4 picks or more. We used the 2 best picks on the Jaylen Brown one, which I'm perfectly fine with. It's for NBA. We need at least 4 picks. I like to do 5 on pick 6 or more, just because if you miss 1 pick, you still get paid out, which ended up happening yesterday. Ooh, a UFC boost. That's nice. But yeah, yesterday we missed this slip by 1 pick. But we still got paid out, so I like to do 5 picks.
Your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years from 5 Halloweens.
Come on, ads. If the audio goes out during the stream, just let me know, because I think my headphones are like being weird with my thing. So we'll go Jordan Goodwin for the first one on pick 6 here. Under 1.5 made threes. Really going off the FanDuel lines most of the time when making these player prop picks. Christian Braun. Over 6.5 rebounds, assists. Jalen Tyson, full point off, but at plus 100 on FanDuel, so it's like not technically a full point off, but still good value. Jalen Tyson, over 15.5. Michael Porter, it's a point off of FanDuel, but FanDuel's at like plus 110, so that's all right. Precious Achua under 7.5 points, minus 138. We'll do that. I did see Precious Achua under 7.5 points on the Sharp Money tool earlier this morning too, so makes that even better. Kispert and Jalen Johnson, both at minus 138 on FanDuel. Anything better than that? Not really. So last pick, I'm between Jalen Johnson and Corey Kispert here. They're both all right. Let's see if we add both. Okay, that doesn't nerf the payout. Still a 25x with 6 picks, even though Corey Kispert and Jalen Johnson are on the same team. Looks like no bumps, so I'm going to send this one. It was 10 and then I did 20. Oh, okay. The max boost you could win is 250 bucks. So I think $250. I'm gonna just do 10 on that. That's the max boost you can get anyways. Yo, what's good, Josh? What's good, Jordan? Good to see y'all in here, man. Getting some plays in, sharing the Pick 6 link here. Hopefully you guys made some money in the last week with college basketball. I sort of did. I wasn't going too hard with the college basketball stuff. Maybe like a handful of cross EV sharp money plays, and then maybe like a few live EV on Kalshi. Nothing crazy. Hey, happy early birthday, bro. We'll get some in today. Hopefully that Pick 6 one, that seems like you know, I usually don't be betting big stuff on these, but if we could hit this 6-man on Pick 6, that'd be nice. So I was debating this Baylor Shireman play on Prop Builder. Sort of cross EV, but there's not a lot of liquidity, and I would rather have like a strong book to base this line off of. So like if we had a FanDuel line or maybe even a DraftKings line to compare the 143 against, then I would take it, but not something I would take right now. Here, this play might be all right, but again, not a lot of liquidity. It went fast. Not beating the FanDuel line by too much, so I'll just pass this. Music's tripping today. All right, so Tony asked for underdog, so we will do underdog. Usually get some crazy value off the optimizer. Damn, crazy esports value right now. I might do a couple slips on underdog, but I'll try to roll through it quickly. I'll take out esports for now and then bring it back and then do like a separate esports slip. Coco Gauff. Not beating FanDuel on these first two plays, so I'm gonna pass on them. Oh wait, what? This one's crazy though. Malik Monk, 15.5 on Prop Builder. I'm gonna have to look at this one a little closer. Ten out of my 11 bets have green CLV. That's a good start for sure. There was a ton of CLV in the morning, no doubt. I want to look at that Malik Monk line because it's a little suspect to me. Okay, Prop Builder has the over 15.5. Doesn't look like a single other book is at 15.5. MGM, but not really a sharp book. FanDuel's 2 points off. I don't know what DraftKings doing here. Fliff, yeah, I'm gonna take this Malik Monk play as a straight on Prop Builder. Yeah, why is it at 15.5? We'll see how that goes. Tracking it as my own play right here. So I'm taking, yo, what's good, Devin? Long time, bro. But I'm gonna take Malik Monk over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists as a straight bet on Prop Builder. Reason being is this is the lowest price on the entire market, besides maybe BetMGM has the same-ish price, but BetMGM's not really a sharp book. FanDuel's, it's 2 points off FanDuel. I don't know what's going on here with DraftKings. Every other book's higher than 15.5, so taking that. That's really weird. I want to look into this line later, maybe at the end of the stream, and see if it adjusted at all, because it's a little suspect. Maybe I could have added some of these. No, not really the books I want to look at here. Yeah, line movement's not doing anything yet. Not showing me anything, I mean. So that's okay. Anyways, back to underdog. Nice straight play to take. Jeremiah Fears, okay, getting some pretty wide discrepancies on some plays. All right. I've not done better. I'm gonna do underdog first. Why is the Jeremiah Fears play not showing up? Bucks Pels. Oh, this is for tomorrow. I kind of don't want to take anything tomorrow. We only want plays for today. Yeah, I'm back in Cali. Betting's been all right. I've just been doing like EV stuff off the Sharp Money tool and doing EV stuff off the ARB tool. Less volume, but risking more and trying to see where that goes. The Sean Strickland play is definitely a good play here. Under 94.5. Why is nothing showing up? Okay. Sean Strickland, under 94.5 significant strikes. By far the highest price on the whole market. Let's try to take this before it bumps. Alperen Şengün under 34.5 points, rebounds, assists. For these next two plays, I want to say Prize Picks is the one that's off. Jamal Murray, this one's off of every book except FanDuel. So even though the FanDuel line could be better, since it is off against every other book, basically, should still be an okay play to take. Same thing here with Brunson. Refresh. I'd rather take this Cameron Johnson play. I'm trying to get 6 picks in. Over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists. Ooh, Jokic might have a payout bump because all these guys are on the same team. Cam Johnson got bumped anyways. Pritchard looks good here. Peyton Pritchard under 21.5 points and rebounds. See how that goes. And I think we need one more pick. Stuff's getting bumped left and right over here. Alright, so we still need 2 more. I think I'll just send this as a 3-man, actually. Stuff's going to get bumped. I don't want this Sean Strickland play to get bumped. So I'm going to just do 3-man here. Pritchard and Jokic were both pretty good values. Jokic was a point off against most books and minus 146 on FanDuel. Pritchard, minus 132 on FanDuel. Pretty good. All the other books are leaning under here. So I'll share the link. Looks like the EV Betters page has me up. What's good? If you guys are catching me on there. I'm sharing links on my YouTube and X pages. If you guys want to tune in there, or is there a way I could post it on there too? Let me see. Link on Twitch, not streaming on Twitch. Oh, is this on Twitch? Let me see. Yeah, no Twitch. I'm gonna throw it in X though. Oh no, that's There we go. My computer is tripping right now. All right, underdog links are sent. Sorry about that. So we got a underdog play in. Hopefully, Tony, you could use that for whatever promo you have. Let's do an esports one though, because there was a shit ton of esports value. Could probably get like a middle slip in or something. Oh yeah, these are, yeah. So we'll do an esports one. This wonderful guy, under 30.5 kills. We'll clear the rest of them. Literally just got bumped. It technically still is a kill off of 2 books. So I might be able to take this, but since that got bumped, might replace it with something else. We'll see. We'll go Nards, under 27.5 kills. Flames right below. We'll go over. Okay, so that got bumped already. Apex. We'll see if Apex works. 23.5. Yep. Wonderful, Apex, and Nard. So Wonderful is at 29.5 now. Can we do better? I think this one looks a little bit better. Yeah, we'll take out Wonderful and we'll replace him with Belchonok. Under 26.5 kills. Yep, that looks good for an esports play. Just wanted to do a quick esports play. I'll go back to NBA stuff. There's just too much value to pass up on there, because all of these plays on the underdog slip are basically 2 kills off of 2 different books. You know, gives me a lot of confidence that the underdog side is the one that's off. So underdog links are shared. Someone asked for better. We'll go to better. Check out the Sharp Money tool first. I got a gimme pick for underdog. It's NBA only. Ooh. I'll come back to underdog for you. Since I don't have a promo, I don't want to like spend too much time there. I want to run through the promos first. But I got you, Tony. 2 discounts on better. This one is so bad. 2-point discount is shameful, but god damn, bro. Better with these discounts needs to do better. We'll still run them though, because at least I like. It's not like some random ass players. Cade and Wemby are 2 good players, so we'll take a 2-point discount on their stats. For the first one, we'll go. We'll see what we got here. We did Precious Achua on pick 6 already. Oh damn, Devin Booker minus 158 on FanDuel. We'll do that first. We'll go Booker. What's good, Brendan? I don't know if I've seen you in here before, bro. Thanks for tuning in. But we'll go Devin Booker, under 26.5 points. Really good against FanDuel here. And then KD, aka Devin Booker's best friend. We'll go under 9.5 rebounds and assists. Minus 140 on FanDuel. Also minus 145 on Fliff. Pretty much all the books are at like minus 140-ish, so we'll lock that one in. Just rolling through DFS promos. We got in a straight bet earlier. I really like that straight bet we took on Malik Monk. We'll take a look at how the line moved at the end of the stream. Appreciate you, Brandon. I don't know if I've seen you in my stream comment, but cool to see you in here. Those look like the 2 best plays off the DFS optimizer for better. And then I'll probably go to the Sharp Money tool for the last promo with Wemby. Did I share the links? Yes, I did. Oh, and there's also a 30% profit boost token. I did not know about that. That's nice. We'll do this Wemby promo first, though. Yeah, I'm in Cali. I'm in Cali right now. I do travel a lot to other states, specifically to sports bet. Planning another trip next month for March Madness. And yeah, so I'm a little bit everywhere. We'll go Evan Mobley for the first one, though. This is pretty crossed, which is good. The only reason why I didn't take this one first before the ones off the optimizer was I looked at the FanDuel line and I just had more confidence, especially with that Booker play. Minus 158 is pretty good. But we got some good liquidity on this Evan Mobley play. Under 25.5 points, rebounds, assists. Then Bub Carrington. Under 3.5 rebounds. Yeah. Decent amount of liquidity, and the lines overall across the other books are leaning under, so we could take that for the Wemby promo. You're in Florida, used to be in Tennessee. Two solid states for sports betting for sure. Do you do ARBs, EV, Sharp Money, DFS? What do you be betting on, bro? All right, better links are shared. Cool. 30% boost. Is there good value though? I don't like that this line was up minus 140 earlier, and now it's at minus 136. 30% boost. Looks like I could do a three, like it can be a perfect, what is it? Perfect entry or a flex. So we'll just take out the rest of the value on the board, and then how many ever picks it ends up being will be what we roll with. Tari Eason over threes. Does he even shoot threes? Damn, minus 167 on prop builder. Yeah, I guess he does shoot threes. Okay. We already took KD. We'll take Moritz Wagner. Under 14.5 points and rebounds. Then we'll go Giddey. Damn, that's his line now. Is he washed? Might be washed. Giddey under 25.5 points, rebounds, assists. We already took Precious Achiuwa on pick 6. We could take Michael Porter Jr. under 34.5 points, rebounds, assists. John Collins. Tari, we already got Tari. What is that? 4 picks. Collins is okay. Dyson Daniels looks a little bit better. We could do Dyson Daniels as the last pick here. Over 11.5 rebounds, assists. We'll do a flex and we'll use that 30% boost. Cool. Sharing the links now. All of it minus ARBs, not fast enough. I do have OzGem Platinum though, so I should. Yeah, ARBs, you know, to each their own. It's not for everyone. It is pretty fast. I like ARBs for the fact that it is fast, and I do feel like I'm a pretty fast bet placer, I guess. But EV still works. Cross market EV, sharp money, DFS. Obviously, there's so many ways to make money with OddsJam. Debating this Ben Shepherd play as a straight, but there's no under being offered on these lines. Is it a solid play to use 2 legs from both slips and make it into one? Which one are you talking about, Tony? I'm gonna look into this play a little bit closer over here. We could see where the Malik Monk line went. The first 2 that were used in the promo slips. Yeah, I mean, if you want to. Damn, look at that Malik Monk line. Prop builder, moved to 17.5. We got it at 15.5. So yeah, just like I thought it would, the line adjusted. Technically, I could take the under 17.5 and try to get a middle, but I'm gonna just ride out that 15.5 over. But I want to look at Ben Shepherd rebounds. So I'm just kind of going through my process of, you know, how I pick straight plays now, because now that I'm in Cali, I don't have access to as many sports books. So I've just kind of had to adjust my strategy a bit. Which one's bump fast? This is for the over. Not much line movement. I'm gonna take this because I think it looks okay if it's still up. Did it adjust? 46. Yeah, we'll take that on prop builder. Oh, better bumped fast. I mean, you could still use these picks. Like if 2 of them bumped, you could use a 3-man and make it a perfect play. I'm gonna take this Ben Shepherd play mostly just because I want to track it. I feel like sometimes I'm more of a professional tracker than a professional bettor right now, but tracking your bets is definitely an elite move. Yeah, it looks like that's it off the ARB tool. Asar Thompson steals. It's not really crossed on PB, and the price is not really EV to the market, so I'm not really gonna take that. If it was more crossed, maybe. Paolo Mine under 23.5 points off the sharp money tool. This might be okay. I feel like this is gonna move the line a little possibly. The only thing I don't like on this one is we're not beating the pinnacle line. So I don't think I'm gonna take this, and it's not super cross, but I just want to track this one as well. We took Bub Carrington under 3.5 rebounds here, right? We took him on one of the better slips. Bub Carrington. Yeah, so that just makes that play look a little bit better. All right, so we can move on now. Prize Picks. Pretty sure Prize Picks has a discount. KD discount for Prize Picks. See, that's a good discount right here. Instead of like those better 2-point discounts, this is a decent one. We took Jalen Tyson. Did we take Jalen Tyson already? Over 15.5. Maybe we could take him under 16.5. Yeah, because realistically, it looks like this line is the one that's off. Low-key, the 15.5 looks like it might be the more accurate line. But whatever. Jalen Tyson. Did I share the links for that? Yeah, I shared the link for that one. 16.5. Oh. Jalen Tyson got bumped right there, so can't take that. I think you guys want NBA, right? So we'll do only NBA picks. Drake Powell over assists. Minus 140 or better on 2 different books. Prop Builders at minus 149. Okay, Herbert Jones under rebounds. I got you, bro. I'll buy a new mic. My audio, I think today is especially jacked up for some reason. But yeah, I got you. We'll take Herbert Jones under 3.5 rebounds. Oh, this Donovan Mitchell line seems really off. Oh, but this is a discount. So yeah, I'm only running 3. I'll only run 3. I can't share links for Prize Picks because I am limited, so you'll have to manually copy this. But I'll leave that up for a sec for this Prize Picks promo slip. I think Owner's Box had a couple discounts. Oh, yeah. All right, hopefully you got that in for Prize Picks. Oh, Sleeper. Sleeper did have some promos, right? They had a ton of promos, actually. I should have started with Sleeper. Six discounts on Sleeper. All right, for the first one, we'll go with Brandon Miller under 31 for James Harden over 16.5 points. We'll go Brandon Miller under 31.5 points, rebounds, assists. Getting liquidity on the sharp money tool on it, and when I try to compare the prices to Sleeper, I just want like a 3x or better. I don't want a 2 point something. I want 3 point something. So We'll take that. I don't have links for Prize Picks. Unfortunately, they don't let me share links. I think because I'm limited. But I'm sharing the sleeper links for you guys. Don't think we could take this Jarris Walker play. Yeah, see, like, look at this Jarris Walker play also on the Sharp Money tool. When I check it on Sleeper, I don't, and pair it with the promo, I don't get a 3x or better, so not going to take that. Versus this Pat Spencer play. Oh yeah, we'll take this. All the books are leaning under, and we're getting over a 3x payout with the promo. Have you tried selecting Sleeper on Sharp Money and selecting minus 3% cross? I have not. That's a good tip. I tried to, so I guess it's the same-ish concept if you go to the low hold tool, which I will use sometimes for Sleeper. Pretty sure I have the filter. You know, so it's kind of the same thing here. I guess I could use the Sharp Money tool and do minus 3% cross. Looks like we got a KD play to take though. And off the low hold tool for Sleeper, we'll go KD under assists. Getting about $1,000 worth of liquidity on his under. Yeah, same concept as low hold, but this way you're not going below 3% cross. Yeah, that's a good tip. Appreciate it, Devin. I'm gonna try that out next. We try it out here. Okay. I'm gonna test this around before I start trying to learn it during the stream, but that's a good tip. But we took a KD. That's a good tip because then I don't have to open up the low hold tool and stuff every single time. Sleeper links are shared though. So we got 1, 2, 3 more discounts. I don't really play the boosts. Julian Strother under 8.5 points. I'm gonna pair this play off the Sharp Money tool with the Wemby discount, getting over a 3x payout. And you could see liquidity past the best odds, which could be $50 from a penny jumper. That's true too. That's true. I usually just try to target, I mean, like maybe this works, like the negative low hold works better for DFS, but whenever I take like a straight off the Sharp Money tool, I try to make sure it's positive cross market EV percentage. So that's not really, that's probably why it's not something I've toggled. but I'll give that a shot. Okay, getting a good one here that we should definitely take. Baylor Shireman, under 4.5 rebounds. Pretty good payout too. This is just straight off the Sharp Money tool. Am I on any NBA main lines? Not really, not today. I'm just letting the letting one day pass, and then maybe take some more straights tomorrow. I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. So sleeper links are shared there. Someone's really liking Baylor Shireman's unders. I mean, Bulls money line. I think one of the reasons why I don't take a lot of main lines now is I don't have a lot of book options. Link is on the Twitter stream and my YouTube stream. Mitchell Robinson over points, rebounds, getting play. All right, last discount. We'll go. Did that Mitchell Robinson play go away? Points, rebounds. Where'd you go, Mitchell Robinson? Okay, yeah, value's still there. So last discount. Then we can move on from sleeper. We do still have that 100% boost, which I'll probably save for the last. Any more underdog? I'll do underdog at the end too. I'll roll through all the active promos right now. Sleeper links are shared. Yeah, no problem, Josh. I'm glad it helps you. Glad this is helpful for you, bro. Yeah, we'll save this 100% NBA boost for later. I went pretty ham on sleeper already. Let's check out owner's box. Yeah, 2 discounts, one on Cade, one on Jaylen Brown, it looks like. Yeah, see, these are solid discounts. We could take these. Why is this Donovan Mitchell line not updated? Donovan Mitchell. Jairus. So, owner's box, I believe they match their odds with FanDuel, so you can't really look at the FanDuel line when comparing for owner's box. But at the same time, this line is different, so I don't know. But a lot of times, like, I've noticed that owner's box matches up with FanDuel. But let's take Donovan Mitchell over 35.5 points, rebounds, assists. And then did we take Michael Porter Jr.? Okay. If someone remembers taking Michael Porter Jr., let me know. If not, I'll take it on the next discount. But we'll take Jarace Walker. Over 25.5 points, rebounds, assists. So this will be the first discount. And owner's box doesn't have links, so you'll have to manually enter this one yourself. But I'll leave that up for a sec. I don't think we did anything Michael Porter Jr., so we could take him if he's still up. It looks like he may have been taken out. All right, no one's saying anything about Michael Porter Jr., so he already got bumped though. We wanted under 34.5. So with this Jaylen Brown discount, we'll go with James Harden over 32.5 points, rebounds, assists. Not a ton on Owner's Box in terms of value. Maybe we could go with Day'Ron Sharpe, just because it is a, even though like the books that have it at 12.5 are like plus-ish odds, it's still a point off. So this is what we'll roll with for the second Owner's Box discount. Owner's Box is another DFS app, available in Cali, available in a lot of other states too. It's kind of less known than like, you know, the other main DFS apps, but they have some decent promos every once in a while. So, you know, I really just use it for like the couple promos every other day. I think I have a sign up link in my Twitter profile. Link in my Twitter profile, so check that out if you want to sign up for Owner's Box. But we hit the 2 discounts, so we can move on. Ooh, Chalkboard has a free square. That's nice. Not too much else. So Chalkboard, another like lesser known DFS app, but they have like $5 free squares pretty often. That's literally like just, you know, a free money sitting around if you know what to do with it. See if we can get a good pick to play with this. Okay, not sure why Dylan Harper's not showing up on Chalkboard. Is there any injury news? I have my phone on Do Not Disturb when I stream. I feel like there might be injury news because like the Spurs Suns game getting liquidity on a couple different player props. You know what? Actually, I just thought of something. So, 2 different apps gave us a Wemby discount. Better and Sleeper, right? Yeah. So just to hedge that, anytime like we get a discount from 2 different apps, I feel a little suspicious. So points and points rebounds. Points rebounds. They won't let me do the over under on just points. And the points rebounds, Basketball Monster. I'm gonna look into that. Points rebounds is only a point off. I think Cade had a discount too, right? Cade had an Owner's Box discount and a discount here. So maybe we'll do Cade instead. We'll see what the value is. It's It's all right too. we'll do Cade for basically using the chalkboard free square as like a hedge against two of the promos. Two books that have Cade as like a promo. You don't have to tail this if you don't want to, but that's just what I'm gonna roll with here. Can't really share on chalkboard either. Let me see if it works. No injury news. Wonder why the liquidity was just popping up there. Yeah, I can't share the link here, so if you're tailing this, you'll have to do it manually. All right. Boom. I already checked Boom in the morning. There's nothing. That should be all the promos, except we still got Sleeper, NBA 100% boost, and I think Tony wanted an underdog slip. Let's do underdog since I have it open. We'll do, I think he said all NBA 2. If you're still there, Tony. Oh my God. Chris Dunn over assists, extremely strong on underdog. So we'll go Chris Dunn. Let's see if we could get 6 picks in without anything bumping. We'll go Cat under 32.5. Nope, that got bumped. Gary Payton under 3.5 rebounds looks good too. No FanDuel line, but every other book is leaning under. Something got bumped. I'm just gonna add all the picks and then adjust from there. Was it Gary Payton that got bumped? No. All right, fix the music there. Yeah, Chris Dunn. Okay, I guess we could take Dunn. Rebounds, assists would still work. It looks like pretty much a similar stat. Then we'll go LaMelo under 32.5 points, rebounds, assists. We took James Harden already, right? We could take James Harden here. Huh. This looks like the line that is off, though. It looks like the underdog line is off. Brunson, under 36.5 points, rebounds, assists. Paolo, Derek White. Okay. Yeah, we'll go Paolo. We may have taken him already, but I want to get 6 picks in here. That looks good. Running this as a flex. So 6 picks, all NBA. Tony, if you're still here, hopefully you can use this for one of your promos. Links are shared. And then we'll close it off with Sleeper. 100% boost here. Under 16.5. Looks like this moved already. Cam Johnson over 10.5 points. We just had liquidity show up a second ago for his other stat, so even though it says 200, you know, I would assume there was more a second ago. And we're beating Pinnacle and FanDuel in pretty much every other book, so if the line didn't move, I'm gonna take this. Cam Johnson points. This guy's burnt me in the past. Yeah, we'll take this. We'll take it. Hopefully he doesn't burn me again. So it says only 200 liquidity, but there was more on his other stats a second ago. And we're beating Pinnacle and FanDuel. Beating every other book, basically. KD under 4.5 assists. We took this, right? We took this on... Yeah, we took this on Sleeper. All right, so that's good. Now we'll do the 100% NBA boost. We need 5 picks. Might be a little hard on Sleeper, but... Bub... No, let's do... How should we do this? Or we just go with the low hold tool. If there's enough picks. We already did... I think we did Baylor Shireman under rebounds. Yeah, we did. But the line probably adjusted after some time. We got it at better than what this price is. But we don't have to take that again. We already took KD. Took Strother. We got 1, 2, 3. Maybe 3. We'll start with Anthony Gill here. Could you look at NBA mainline plays? Yeah, I'll look at that after for you, Green Res. Let me lock in this last DFS play. How do you know what play to take in a parlay? If something's EV or if something's cross-market EV, if there's liquidity coming in on an exchange for a play, those are pretty much the main indicators for me wanting to take it in a parlay. So Anthony Gill off the low hold tool, under points, rebounds, assists. Devin Carter also off the low hold tool. I'm picking players that we don't have. We didn't play any of their props yet. Under 19.5. Even though this one is low hold to, really though. Nah, actually, let's not take that. Giddy, we have his play already. Giddy. Sure, we'll take Giddy. Why not? It's gonna be harder to find plays, so even if we took Giddy, a similar play for him already, it's okay. Oh shit, this is super crossed. Not the same price on Sleeper, unfortunately. Adem Bona. Points, rebounds, nope. Doesn't line up here. We already took, oh no, this, whoa, yikes. Crazy. Okay, if Brandon Ingram is available at 21.5 points, his line was actually, okay, no, it's at 22. He had a ton of liquidity coming in. I think I took this already. I think I may have just tracked it. Yeah, I just tracked this earlier. Had like 2K liquidity. Anthony Black under threes. We'll add an Anthony Black over here. Jakob Poeltl. I don't want like too many plus money plays. Not amazing value here. Horford rebounds. This isn't too bad. Yeah, we'll go with Horford under 5.5 boards to close it out. So yeah, 5 picks, 100% boost. So didn't want to get too picky there. And I'm running these as a flex. All right, sleeper links are shared for that last sleeper play. Got a ton of plays in, so that's good. And yeah, I'll close out here. Green Res asked for NBA mainlines. Looks like Clippers are getting a ton. A lot of the dogs. So Clippers, Hornets. I think earlier in the stream we saw Bulls get liquidity. I'm pretty sure I remember earlier in the morning seeing like a bunch of other dogs get liquidity. But at this current moment, it only looks like Clippers and Hornets look decent. What the heck is this green book? Campo Bet, never heard of it. But I mean, like, Hornets looks good on like Novig. As long as like the liquidity on the other side is not like super heavy either, which it doesn't look like. Yeah, it looks like way less money coming in on the Rockets than the Hornets. Hornets have been balling too, so this might be something I use as like a low hold to move some money out of some offshores or something. But yeah, we'll call it here. Solid stream back. Good to have NBA back. But we got in a couple sharp money plays, bunch of DFS promos. We got in one straight bet, which was Malik Monk over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists on Prop Builder. Which is at 17.5 now. So we got 2 points of value on that on Prop Builder. Super nice. But yeah, that's just kind of how I navigate the sports betting landscape in California. You know, don't have a lot of sports books here, but we do have all the DFS apps, couple offshores and stuff where I can still get money down. So, you know, still making it work, even though I'm in a state without much access to sports books. So, you know, if you guys do have full sportsbook access, OddsJam's a great place to, you know, a great tool to use to make consistent sports betting profits. So, you know, if you need a 7-day free trial and 35% off, use my code West Coast ARBS to sign up for OddsJam. Anyone streaming right before the game start? I'm not sure. We'll see if anyone else is streaming later today. But yeah, I'll be on later tomorrow for another pregame stream. So